It is Sunday. It's a new weekly reading vlog, and I'm only doing this update right now because this one's still here. Unfortunately, she does have to leave soon. Abu.
Abu.
I am laughing because of a conversation me and Amy had yesterday about the Abu thing. But yeah, I wanted this one in my... I was waiting for that. But my reading plans for this week, well, for the first half of the week until... Wait, what day is the 1st of February?
Saturday, because we've got D&D.
Yes. So basically, my plans for the rest of January, which is most of this week's vlog, is I need to finish Tales of Ixia and Sitia, which I would like to finish today, but I also don't know if I'm in the mood to read a huge bunch today. Like, I think I've got about 150-ish pages left of it, and I don't know if I want to read that much today. So I'm just going to read until I don't want to read anymore, and then probably watch some Supernatural with my mum, because we have finally finished season 12 and we've just got to get halfway through season 13 and then I'll start enjoying it again. It's fine.
Power through it.
Yeah, I've just got to power through. So once I have finished that, that's my TBR done. Now, I will say, I will be reading this. The only thing that would stop me reading this is if my pre-order of Deep End comes in sooner. In which case, I will have to swap out Deep End on my February TBR for Blackout, because funnily enough, it's on my February TBR as a 5-star prediction, which this would also work for that because I have 5-starred Feed and Deadline. So I genuinely do think this is going to be a 5-star. But that is the only thing that's going to stop me from reading this in January, is if Deep End comes in sooner, which I feel like at this point you know what Deep End is if you watch my channel, but it's Ali Hazelwood's new book that comes out on either the 4th or the 7th of February. I think it's been both dates at some point.
I don't have Ali Hazelwood's pre-ordered.
You're not pre-ordered Deep End?
No. To be fair, I haven't pre-ordered...
Wet?
To be fair, I haven't pre-ordered a lot of Ali Hazelwood's in the past couple of years.
True.
I just wait because they're going to be out and it's going to be easy to find them.
True that. I was very much hoping that yesterday when we went in Waterstones it would be there early, but it wasn't. It would be like 2 weeks early, but that's not the point. I was hoping. But yeah, so that is my reading plans. Honestly, I don't think I'll get anything more than that read. Like, I'm not going to rush this because I want to watch more of Critical Role as well. But I'm very excited to read that. And that's another reason I don't want to rush through it. I say that. Deadline, I was struggling to put it down because I wanted to carry on reading it. And the only thing that stopped me putting it down the day before I finished it was because I was really tired. That was the only thing that stopped me putting it down. Stopped me carrying on, rather. But yeah, so...
I forgot. I'm just reading the blurb and I'm like, oh damn, I forgot about that.
But yeah, so that is the reading plans. And then I don't know what I'm going to do on the 1st of February other than D&D. I don't know what book I'm starting February with yet, but I'll discuss that later. I'm thinking I've got I've got a graphic novel and 2 mangas on my February TBR. So I might just read them on the 1st of February and get 3 books done off my TBR. We'll see. I don't know yet. But yeah, so that's the reading plans for the week. I don't know if I'll update you again today. I'll see how I feel this evening. It might just be I'll let you know tomorrow. But I would like to finish Tales of Ixia and Sitia by tomorrow latest, because then I've got the rest of the week to read this. Although this could backfire. I could finish this before Deep End comes, and then Deep End comes on like the 30th of January, and then I've got to find a new book for my 5-star prediction for February.
Or you could just reread Deep End.
No, because then it's not a 5-star prediction, because I know it's
well, it was a
5-star.
5-star prediction.
I don't want to stretch like that, because that would no. I will figure it out. It's at this rate, it's not going to come early. It will probably come a day late, and I'm doing this for nothing. Although I will be reading it on release day. That is the latest I will be reading it, because I'm getting the audiobook. So, yeah. Anyway,
we have to go because
we have to go.
Because it's getting late.
Abu.
I know, but it's also going to take me like 5 hours.
But yeah, I wanted to vlog with this one in it. So yeah, I'll catch up with you when I catch up with you. Hello, it is Tuesday. I did not catch up with you yesterday because I did some sprints in the evening since I couldn't do sprints Sunday during the day, or didn't do sprints during the day. And by the time I came off sprints, I was just ready to go to bed. But I did finish Tales of Ixia and Sitia, which is that's me done with the Ixia world now. There are the books from Valak's point of view, but I won't be reading those. So I am done. This was a 4-star. I enjoyed it, especially the one before the last one. But it's short stories. Nothing really special. And I don't mean that bad, because I did enjoy them. Just like there was no real plot. Like, they were all very short stories, and I feel like if I had read them individually in their actual spots where chronologically they take place, I might have enjoyed it more, but I did not do that. So yeah, but I've read it, and that was my final actual TBR book. But me and my mum are starting a buddy read, and our holds finally came in. So it wasn't officially on my January TBR, and it's not on my February TBR, because it was a case of when our holds for the audiobooks come in at the library, we're just going to read it. So I started The Red Pyramid today, which is the first book in the Kane Chronicles. I'm really enjoying this. I love how it's got like it's very similar writing style to the Percy Jackson books and the Magnus Chase books, but obviously this is following Carter and Sadie, who are not those characters. But I am really enjoying this. I'm also being very nosy on our like camera, because like our camera out front, because there is a new family moving in next door. I'm being extremely nosy because some new people just turned up, unfortunately, with children. I have been spoilt because my entire life living here, there's been no families with young kids. And I think they said, because they stopped and talked to my dad when my dad was outside putting some stuff in the recycling bin, and he was out there. And I think my dad said his youngest is 11. But I have just seen some younger kids going in next door. So I think they're like a big family with like cousins and that. I swear to God. I've been very lucky that where I live, the road I live, it's all like people that are older than my parents. So yeah, anyway, I'm getting distracted by being nosy on the camera. So I'm gonna put that off. But I said about my next cross stitch project, I needed to buy all the like cottons and that for it. I am going to be doing that project. However, I want something to do in the meantime, because I can't get all those cottons yet. It's going to be expensive. So that's being put on the back burner for now until probably next month. But I needed something to fill my time, and I realised I have 3 projects on the go from years ago. So I've got this one, a Winnie the Pooh one. My mum got the same one, and I think this is from like 2004 or something. But I did the tiniest amount. That is all I did. So I want to finish this at some point. And then years ago, I did this one. It's just a cute little bear. But I got a set of 2. And it also has the little boy bear as well. This is Sean. So I started this one. That's all I've done. However, I realised I'm reading a book about Egyptian mythology. What I should have done is continued this. Now, I'm going to be honest, I can't remember which one I actually started. Because if I show you how much I actually did of it, it's going to be embarrassing. That was it. So yeah, that one's just gonna go back in there. I'm thinking once I finished Sean, I will do the Egyptian one, maybe probably not while I'm reading this, because I'm not going to finish that tomorrow, but when I read like book 2 and or book 3, I think that's fair. So for now, the Egyptian one and the Winnie the Pooh one are going to go back in this, and I'm going to finish Sean. Not tonight. I am done tonight. I'm so tired. I'm going to go to bed. It is 10:30, but I'm tired. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow, where hopefully I finish this, because I've got less than 3 hours on the audio. Yeah. Hello. It is Wednesday. I am once again very tired. Shocking. No one. I wanted to finish Red Pyramid today. That did not happen. I had other stuff to do, but I do only have this left. It's about 1 hour and 20 minutes left, so I'm going to finish this tomorrow, but it does mean I'm a bit behind on what I wanted to be reading. It's not good. But I did also watch half an episode of Critical Role, so yeah. I've also been doing some more of my cross stitch. I am on to the second biggest colour. I've done the main colour. So I have finished the jumper. I'm now on the part of the foot. Progress. So yeah, tomorrow I'm going to finish this and then start Blackout, which I'm so excited to read. So yeah, but I'm really enjoying this. It's really good. I'm not enjoying it as much as Percy Jackson and Magnus Chase, but it is interesting to see Egyptian mythology in this, like Egyptian gods. So yeah, that is my update. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm really tired. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow, where hopefully I might be a bit more awake. Who knows? We'll see. Hello. It is Thursday. I have been thinking all day it's Wednesday, which I'm okay with because it's not. It is in fact Thursday. Reading updates. I have left my book over there. Be right back. Note to self. Don't have your phone charging on a rubbish ring light, because your phone will drop and you will break your charger. Great. Luckily managed to get the bit out of my phone. That's great. I'm now down to only one phone charger and it's downstairs. Yay. Okay, let's do my reading updates. All because I had forgotten to pick up this book. I finished The Red Pyramid today. It was a 4-star. I did really enjoy it, but I don't think it's as good as the Percy Jackson series, but I am enjoying getting different gods, because this is the Egyptian gods, because I, like most people I know, had a ancient Egyptian obsession at one point in my life. So yeah, 4-star. And then I started reading Blackout today, which is the third book in the Newsflash series. And I'm annoyed at myself because I only got 90 pages in. I'm annoyed. I need to finish this tomorrow. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting. I watched an episode of Critical Role. Yeah, the equivalent of episode, because I was halfway through an episode. I finished that episode and then I got halfway through the next episode. So yeah, and then this is the progress I made today. I'm making good progress with my thing. And my new hair turban finally arrived. So we got this off Silky. I've been seeing it advertised everywhere. And hopefully, because this one isn't actually elastic, apart from that little bit, but it's really loose because you tie it. So I'm hoping. What is that noise? It's always random noises. But I'm hoping this one does me better. So yeah, I'm not gonna have to go downstairs to get my other phone charger. I'm so annoyed. So annoyed. So yeah, I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Friday. Thank God it's Friday. I have been so busy with work the last few days, and it's because I actually like my job, which is a wild concept, but because I actually like my job, the stress isn't like the type of thing where I'm just like, oh, I hate this. It's sort of like busy stress where I'm like, I'm not going to get everything done in one day. And I didn't. I got the important stuff. It's fine. So yeah, it's been those sorts of days. The end of, like, the back end of this week. Fridays is usually a really quiet day, but today the world wanted to go. No, not today. But I did get like an episode and a half of Critical Role Watch. So my next episode, I think, is it 91 or 92? Let's have a look. My next episode is episode 92. I'm so close to the 100 mark now. It's perfect. And then I did manage to finish Blackout, and just like the last two books in this series, it was a 5-star. There is one thing that I'm not a huge fan of, but the way it was done means I don't absolutely hate it. I just would rather it not be there. But overall, this book was amazing. I had so much fun. I cried, but I had so much fun reading this, and I am so glad. I keep saying it, but I'm so glad that Ash talked me into reading these. So thank you, Ash. Thank you so much. She was getting regular updates as I was reading this evening. So yeah, this is my January TBR done. Technically my January TBR was done like earlier this week, but everything, I had 2 extras. It's fine. I had more than 2 extras. I had a few extras, but it's fine. It's fine. And then I thought I'd give you a little update on the cross stitch. I have finished the main cross stitch. I'm just doing like the back stitch. So I've done all the green back stitch, and I've done the dark brown, which is like around the eyes, nose and mouth. So I've just got to do the rest of the back stitch now, and then I'm done. So I should maybe be able to finish this tomorrow, and then I'll move on to my Winnie the Pooh one. So yeah, and I completely forgot to tell you the last 2 days worth of clips. But so I can't remember what it was Wednesday that made me forget. I think I was just really tired, or I was distracted by something. I can't remember. But then last night I was fully about to tell you, and then my charger broke, which I have not ordered a new charger. I completely forgot today. Completely forgot. However, on Wednesday, well, first up I tried on Tuesday. Now, if you know me, and if you saw my receiptifies for the last couple of years when I was posting them on Twitter, I haven't decided if I'm going to carry on posting them, but if you have been seeing my receiptify, you will know Joe has been on it every single month. I have been obsessed with, I mean, there's 2 albums, but one album in particular, the more recent one, Decide. Perfection of an album, absolute favourite album, and I'm obsessed with it. End of Beginning is my favourite song, and I'm so annoyed that it became TikTok viral. The moment I heard it on TikTok, I was like, oh yay. But they are doing a world tour, and they are doing Kentish Town Forum in London in June. Your girl got a ticket. So I signed up for artist pre-sale, and artist pre-sale tickets went on sale at 9 AM on Tuesday. I was already there waiting. I was there waiting, and the queue was beautiful. I was literally, from the moment I got put in the queue, like the waiting room, to the moment I could select tickets was about a minute. And that's where the issue started, because for artist pre-sale, you get given a password, and we got given a password. Ticketmaster wasn't accepting the password. Now, I know this is not the first time this has happened with Ticketmaster. They are known for doing this. This happened with the You Me at 6 pre-sale. I was lucky enough that I managed to finally get through, but this happened with the You Me at 6 pre-sale. It happens with a lot of Ticketmasters, and just, it was clearly letting people in because it ended up selling out. Like the pre-sale, artist pre-sale sold out. So they clearly letting someone in, but I was looking on Twitter and I saw someone said it took them 20 times entering it before it accepted them, and by that point they'd all gone. So I was like, at least it's not just me. Like, at least I'm not the problem. It's Ticketmaster. So yeah, I was stressed because I was like, you mean I've got a deal with General Tso on Friday? No, thank you. No, I don't want that. Incorrect. I am on O2. Kentish Town Forum is an O2 venue. So Wednesday morning, I was on O2 Priority at 9 a.m. and got a ticket. I have never been to a concert on my own. I have been to book signings on my own. I have been to theatre shows on my own. I've never been to a concert on my own. I am not worried, but I'm a little bit anxious about it. But there's no way I could find someone I know to go, because I don't know anyone that listens to their music. Ash only listens to this music when we have our playlist on, when I am in the car and it's on shuffle and Joe comes on. Like, she doesn't dislike them, but it's not her band, it's my band. And that's okay. But she would have come with me. However, the timing was really bad. She can't do that weekend. So I was like, it's either I put my big girl pants on and go on my own, or I miss out. And missing out wasn't an option for me. So I am going on my own. It'll be fine. It's a venue I know. I have been to Kentish Town Forum more times than I can count. It was the second venue I ever went to, the first being Camden Roundhouse. Yeah, it was the second venue I ever went to. I saw Elliot Miner there back in the day. Funnily enough, seeing Elliot Miner in April, just in a different venue. I think that's the Coco. Yeah, Coco. So yeah, it was the second venue I ever went to. And then I remember going to, don't ask me how I remember this because my memory is horrendous, but apparently this stuff sticks. So I had gone to the Camden Roundhouse for my first gig, which was Bring Me the Horizon, in the October. Then in the November, I saw Elliot Miner. And then I didn't go to another gig, I think, until the March, which was a Hear Me at 6 at Brixton Academy. And then the next concert after that was Medina Lake, supported by Mayday Parade and We Are the Ocean. And someone else, but I can't remember who that was because I don't think I cared about them. And that was at O2 Kentish Town Forum. And it was a great time. Or was that the year after? I've definitely seen a lot of bands there. I've seen Kids in Glass Houses there. I've seen Pierce the Vow and Sleeping with Sirens there. I've seen, I think, You Me at 6. No, not You Me at 6. They didn't play that venue. I've seen a lot of bands there. So, yeah. It's a venue I know well. That was a massive tangent just to go off on the fact that I know the venue, so I'll feel a bit more comfortable because I know where the best place to stand is as well. That was a whole tangent where I babbled. We'll see if all of that makes it in. That's what she said. On that note, I'm going to go because I'm tired. I've had a long week and I want to go to bed. So I'll catch up with you tomorrow. Hello, it is Saturday. This is a really bad angle, but I can't bother to switch my ring lights around. Or my tripods rather. So we're dealing with this. I'm very tired. It is the 1st of February. So I have started my series TBR-a-thon TBR. I haven't started my Forensic February yet because this book wasn't on that. However, I read House of Slaughter Volume 1 by James Tinian IV. This is the spin-off series to Someone Is Killing the Children. And this is a 5-star. I kind of knew it would be. But this is really interesting because it follows a character. So it's a prequel series to the Someone Is Killing the Children. And it follows a character that we only really see in flashbacks of Erica's life. So it's really interesting to see him as a teenager, but this also has a dual timeline. So it's him as a teenager and then him 15 years later, and it goes like sort of back and forth, and it's great. It's also gay. which is amazing. So I will be putting, I think there's currently 4 or 5 volumes out of this. I don't know how many there's gonna be, but I think I'm gonna put the rest of the volumes that are out on my wish list because I want them. I wanna read all of this. So yeah, this was my cake week, which was to start a series. So book 1 done for the readathon. Apart from that, the only other thing I've really done today is play D&D. It was great. We leveled up again, so we're now level 3. Managed to defeat 8 ghouls, and started diving into some backstory stuff. We met someone that knows Selena's siblings, which is very cool. I'm very excited. So yeah, but that is all that's the only updates I have. I can't think what I could have probably started another book this evening. So I probably could have like smashed out a volume of Spy Family or started one of my actual novels, but I decided to just leave it at reading this because I felt a bit like not burnt out, but I've done a lot of socialising and everything today with D&D because we was like on there for like 5 hours. So I'm kind of glad that I forced myself to just like leave it at this because I don't want to burn myself out, and I've got plenty of time to read these books, so it's fine. But I will be starting a novel tomorrow. I just haven't decided which one. I will see how I feel tomorrow and let that decide what I actually end up reading. But I think it's going to be something that I have an audiobook for because I want to finish my cross stitch because I haven't done any of that today because obviously physical. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this vlog up now, but I'm excited to get some reading done next week for Series TBR-thon and Forensic February. Boom. But I hope you have enjoyed this week's vlog. If you did, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.